This is the TVFCU Sports Desk.
The Alabama Crimson Tide were hoping history would not repeat itself last year. The week after beating Georgia, the Tide were stunned by Vanderbilt in Nashville. Well, 1 week after beating Georgia, once again, the Commodores stand in their way, and it's the best Vandy team we've seen in quite some time. The 16th ranked Commodores are 5-0, and they meant business in this first half. Cedric Alexander finds a lane, and he hits it, bursting his way through and sprinting his way home. Vanderbilt strikes first. It's 7-0, but Alabama in front of a rocking crowd in Tuscaloosa would respond. And how good has Ty Simpson been the last few weeks, showing off his patience and his cannon? A laser to Ryan Williams. We're all tied. Plenty of defense until late in the half when Vanderbilt in striking distance again. Alexander, he strikes. The Commodores, they lead Bama on the road. Ensuing drive for the Tide. And how big was this late in the half? No timeouts. Under 20 to go. Simpson to Jeremy Bernard. Bama gets momentum before half as we are even at 14 at the break. And in the second half, the highlights mostly came off the leg of Bama kicker Connor Talty. 3 second-half field goals gave the Tide a 2-possession lead. Now just seconds left. Jam Miller has the exclamation point as Alabama does not let history repeat itself. They avoid the upset and fend off a good effort from Vandy. Bama wins and covers 30-14. And the Georgia Bulldogs, coming off that loss to Bama last week, you know they'd be hungry and angry at home against Kentucky. Gunnar Stockton, well, he was certainly angry here, running hard and diving harder. 6 points for the Red and Black, and it wasn't a totally clean performance offensively for the Dogs, but their defense held strong against the Cats, and the Georgia offense did what they had to do, converting in the red zone in the second half and pulling away from Big Blue. Georgia, they too win and cover the spread 35-14. Now Lexington, Virginia, UTC on the road against SoCon foe VMI. And boy, despite their 1-4 record, the Mocs rushing attack has been great this year. Number 1 in the SoCon, and they kept it going today. Ryan Ingram puts Chattanooga up 14-3. But that's not it for R.I. Ingram was the touchdown man today. 2 scores for him, 60 rushing yards total. But Justin Durant, he was doing most of the dirty work on the ground. 144 yards on 20 carries for Durant, 225 in total on the ground for the Mocs. In control throughout. UTC gets their first conference win of the season, 21-14. And congrats to Coach Rusty Wright. He becomes the fastest Chattanooga head coach to 30 SoCon wins. That's in just 46 games played. Boy, another great day of college football. But as great as Saturday was, it simply doesn't compare to the incredible Baylor-McCallie thriller Friday night as Baylor won in epic fashion, 38-35. Those highlights are at newschannel9.com. But lucky for us, the high school football did not stop on Friday. The Tyner Rams, they have flipped their way to 6-0. They're taking on Chat Prep at Howard, the house that Reggie White built, and Tyner wasted no time getting it rolling. Opening kickoff, Dion Edwards on the return, and Dion Edwards with plenty of space and plenty of speed. Turning on the turbo, Tyner scores before we've even run a play. PAT is no good. It's 6-0 Rams, but Chat Prep, they came to play. Marcus Turner floating into heavy traffic, and Marquise Gardner nabs it and takes it back for 6. A pick 6 on Tyner's first drive to even us up, but Tyner's offense took that personally. The Rams can score fast and score lightning fast. Nashawn Keel glides his way home. Tyner has the lead, but back and forth we go after a bunch snap on the punt. Gardner, he took advantage of every Rams mistake. Chat Prep has the answers to all of Tyner's questions in this first half. Number 1 now takes the carry. He's not on the roster, but he is in the end zone. The Sentinels, they have the lead, but the Tyner Rams, they don't like to stop scoring. They put 46 points on the board. They fend off the Sentinels and stay undefeated, 46-37. Tyner wins at Howard. And of course, the Tennessee Vols were on a bye week this week, so Vols fans in Chattanooga may have been looking for something to do, and UT gave them the perfect option. And that was our very first look at Tennessee baseball for the 2025-2026 season. It's the Vols Fall Ball Scrimmage Game. Gray versus Orange, hosted by the Chattanooga Lookouts at AT&T Field. Plenty of great opportunity for Vols fans to interact with players and coaches on UT baseball. Coach Tony Vitello was signing autographs, having fun with the fans, and it was a packed house at AT&T. More than 4,000 all dressed in orange to support the Vols, and Coach Tony V said his guys had a great time playing some ball in a new setting.
It's a blast for the guys. They were saying that as they were kind of shaking hands at the end. I think our whole staff, support staff, it kind of enjoys a change of scenery and a heightened sense of just everything. But the people showed out, and they were enthusiastic, and they were into the game. And then most people stayed till the very end of the game, which for, an inter squad or a split squad type situation was surprising to me. But our guys kind of kept them on the edge of their seat all the way through that thing, which was nice.
Edge of their seat is right. This one came down to the wire and actually ended in a tie, 7-7. Boy, a great experience for local Vols fans to get a glimpse of the team before the season, and a truly great way to put a bow on AT&T Field. Unless any last-minute events come about, this will be the final sporting event ever played at AT&T Field as the Lookouts prepare to move to Erlanger Park next season. But that's all for sports. I'm Big Will Evanson. Have a great day.